Hello, welcome back to the Law Careers Net channel. It's Simranjeet Kaur Mann here, and good news or bad news, however you want to take it, it's actually my last video for Law Careers Net. Thank you especially to the people behind Law Careers Net. You know who you are, for providing me with this absolutely fantastic opportunity. It's been such a great year working with you. And thank you so much for having me on the channel. For this last video, I thought what I would do is I would talk about some last few tips and motivation for the training contract process. A last sending off video, basically summarising everything that I've talked about over the last year with Law Careers Net. So what I want to really start off with first of all is a bit of realism, and it's that for most people the vacation scheme, the training contract process is an absolutely long haul. It takes a lot of time to get sometimes, and I think one thing that definitely really helped me in getting my training contract offers was understanding that time is not of the essence here. I think at the time I was very much putting a lot of pressure on myself and thinking I have to get my training contract done straight away. But as soon as I got it, I realised that I'd put a lot of undue pressure on myself in respect of timings, and saying to myself, you have to get it done within a year, you have to, graduate and have a training contract, etc. When in reality, I'm so glad that the year that I had after graduation was actually the year where I realised that I wanted to be a trainee solicitor. It was a year where I gathered all this paralegal experience, which is still useful to my training contract now because it helped me to hit the ground running faster. So all this experience definitely helped. Like, even though I've said that it is a long haul, this process can be quite draining for a very long time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will never get there. You will either, in my opinion, get a training contract and realise that all that hard work was worth it, or you will find another career path that you actually find is a lot more suited to your career and your skill set and your goals compared to a training contract. So either way, you will figure it out. And just try not to put that undue pressure on yourself. I think the second thing that I'd like to say that relates onto my first point is the fact that you learn a lot of transferable skills while you're in the process itself. And I think once you understand that the skills you're learning along the way can really help you, it, in a really geeky and weird way, allows you to enjoy the process more, because you know that you are building yourself up a lot more. So if I talk about my character development before I started training contract application seriously and after, honestly, they're completely different people. I was quite naive, quite immature, almost a bit arrogant before I started the training contract process. And then throughout the process, I became a lot more humbled. All these rejections definitely humbled me. And I also, became a lot more mature. My mindset changed, and it was the first time where I really realised the benefits of working hard, and actually understanding that sometimes no one is going to help you fulfill what you want other than yourself, and you have to really put yourself first. So those are things and skills and values that I've learned that really have helped me, and I basically come under the umbrella of resilience almost. And they always say at law firms, what we're looking for in candidates is resilience, and it's true, because the key skill of a trainee is to be able to push through when times are tough, when you've got loads of different deadlines, or say if colleagues are, there's personalities clashing with colleagues or clients, you're still able to push through. And that's a big thing that is expected from trainees, and you learn a lot of that when you're in the process itself. The thing about the training contract process is it actually involves a lot of constant self-improvement. So for me, I actually had to humble myself and realise that fine, I might be great at writing applications, but there are still areas of improvement for me. And to this day, I still think that my drafting could be better. I still think that sometimes, my grammar isn't perfect, and that's not something that I use to, bring myself down. It's something that I do as a means of understanding where I can improve. So this process really allows you to be quite critical of yourself in a really positive and constructive way. So every day, by doing new things and understanding what you need to do to improve your applications, you are stepping closer and closer towards getting the training contract / dream job that you want. So I think it's honestly just about taking those small baby steps and understanding what it is that you need to improve in the process. And you may be able to figure that out yourselves, but if you need a little extra help, then talking to people in the profession, talking and getting your family or friends to review your applications, maybe getting a mentor can also really help you as well. At the end of the day, one thing that I guess kept me going in the process, and this is something that people ask me quite often, is how did you keep going? And the big thing that kept me going was understanding that firstly, I am taking little baby steps, step by step, towards getting a training contract offer, and I will get it. Secondly, it was actually more so that I didn't know what else I wanted to do in life, so this was the only option for me. So I just thought, I've just got to keep pursuing this. I used to remember telling myself that all these self-improvement things that I'm doing, all these little steps that I'm taking, they are compounding, and in time I will get the offer that I want. So one way in which you can indulge in some sort of self-improvement when writing applications, if I was to give you an example, so say you've written an application to a firm, you're just about to submit it. Before you submit it, one thing that you should do is go through every single sentence in the application and check that it's relevant to the question that's being asked. Really be critical about that, and that's one way in which you can improve your writing to be a lot more concise and a lot more relevant to what's being asked, because that is a really key skill that trainee solicitors have to show. So yeah, hopefully this video has been helpful. I think I just thought I would leave it on a kind of motivational note. In this process, mindset plays such an underrated but key role, and yeah, hopefully this video has helped you out with that. Again, thank you so much to Law Careers Net for having me on your channel for a whole year. Such a massive deal for me, because I was religiously using Law Careers Net when I was in the process myself. So to have now been making YouTube videos for them is absolute dream. So thank you so much to Law Careers Net, and thank you to you all as well for staying updated with these vlogs that Law Careers Net do. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and if you want to see more of my content, head over to my channel, the details of which you will see in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me on my channel. Bye!